بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه، كما يحب ربنا ويرضى. إخواني في الله، بارك الله فيكم. بارك الله فيكم. نحن في الصفحة 39. Page number 39. We read these sentences yesterday. Okay, we read these sentences yesterday on page 39. Today we have to review. Listen up. Every day you come to class, you have to read. You have to read. And this is how we improve with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everybody moves at their own pace. Everybody moves at their own pace. But what is important is that you do your homework, that you review at home. This class is not sufficient to learn Arabic. It's not sufficient. And no class is. But what you do after class, that's what makes a difference with Allah's permission. Barakallahu feekum. Everybody's going to read two sentences on page 39. You brothers and sisters online, y'all read to yourselves also, nice and clear. Go ahead.
اقرأ وافهم. ارفع صوتك كي أسمعك.
Now, again, irfa. So make a nice fatha.
ارفع صوتك كيف أسمعك.
Okay, what does that mean? Irfa sautak kay asma'aka.
Raise your voice to hear you.
So I can hear you.
Oh, so I can hear you.
Asma'aka. So asma'aka means I hear you.
I hear
Kay
you.
asma'aka. Meaning li kay asma'aka. So I can hear you. Now read the next one.
اشتريت دفترا لكي أكتب فيه فوائد الدرس.
Okay, we want to stop and go. لكي أكتب فيه فوائد الدرس. Again, اشتريت دفترا لكي أكتب فيه فوائد الدرس.
اشتريت دفترا.
No, I'm sorry. Don't stop. Don't say اشتريت دفترا. No, اشتريت دفترا.
اشتريت دفترا لكي أكتب فيه.
أكتب فيه.
أكتب فيه فوائد الدرس.
فوائد الدرس.
فوائد الدرس.
So read that part again. لكي أكتب فيه.
لكي أكتب فيه.
لا، أكتب فيه.
لكي أكتب فيه
فوائد الدرس.
فوائد الدرس.
فوائد الدرس.
فوائد الدرس.
So what does that mean?
I bought notebooks.
دفترا.
I bought a notebook.
A notebook. What's the plural for notebook? دفاتر. And it doesn't get a kasr. It doesn't get a tanween.
To study.
أكتب كتب.
To write in it. And
no, where's and? There's no and. And.
Sometimes it has an and, right?
Never.
No.
أكتب فيه. The word is فوائد. The word is benefits.
The benefit.
فائدة. فوائد الدرس. The benefits of the lesson.
Benefits of it.
طيب افتروا لكي لا بارك الله فيك.
افتروا لكي لا تتعبوا
تتعبوا.
فيما بعد.
Now, when you go from the ta to the top, you're a little softer. You're a little heavy. Tatabu, be softer. Tatabu, tatabu.
تتعبوا
Right.
فيما بعد.
Again, nice and smooth. افتروا لكي لا تتعبوا فيما بعد.
افتروا لكي لا تتعبوا
تتعبوا لكي لا تتعبوا.
فيما بعد.
Now, what does that mean?
Eat breakfast so that this is dual, right?
No. Tatabu. No. Oh.
No.
What's that lamb there? What's that lamb? It's the lamb of negation. Likay la. So don't you, so you don't.
So you don't.
So you don't tata'abu. That's a wow there. I mean, so you all don't become fatigued.
Nah. So you are not tired.
Fima ba'du. What does fima ba'du mean?
Later.
Later. We all understand that, Harun? Ghalib, everything's clear.
And what is after that?
Sorry, get the next one.
Ya amalu.
Ra.
Oh,
It's a ra.
Rakizi.
Rakizi. But don't be so hard on the letters. Rakizi.
Firdarsu.
Fiddarsi.
Firdarsi.
Fiddarsi.
Firdarsi.
No, Fiddars.
Fiddars.
Uh-huh.
Firdarsi. Kay tafhami.
Again, nice and smooth.
Ya amalu. Rakizi. Fiddarsu.
Fiddarsi.
Fiddarsi.
Okay, let's put that together. Rakizi Fiddars. Pay attention in class. Concentrate in class. Focus in class. Rakizi Fiddars.
Rakizi Fiddars. Kay tafhami.
Nice and smooth. Kay tafhami.
Kay tafhami.
Kay tafhami.
Rakizi Fiddars. Kay tafhami.
Right. Rakizi Fiddars. Stop. Kay tafhami.
Kay tafhami.
What does that mean?
Amalu, is that a name?
Right. Yeah, Amal.
Yeah, Amalu.
That's a woman's name. Amal means hope.
Oh, Amalu. Pay attention in class so that you understand.
So you can understand.
So you can understand me.
Right. No, not me.
No, so you understand.
You understand. It's really tafhamina, but the noon has been dropped.
Okay.
Because it's mansooba.
No.
Tayyib ya Muslim.
ذهبنا إلى السوق كي نشتري طعاما للغداء.
Very good. Read that again.
ذهبنا إلى السوق كي نشتري طعاما للغداء.
So what does that mean?
Go to the stores.
We went to the store.
We went to the store so we can buy food for lunch.
Right. But a souk is like a market, not just like one store, but it's it's shopping area. So the next one.
يا معاذ امشي إلى الجزار لكي تشتري لحم العجل.
لحم العجل.
لحم العجل.
So what does that mean?
Oh Ma'ad, walk to the butcher so you can buy meat, calf meat.
Right, meat of the cow. لحم العجل. How we doing online? العجل. العجل is a baby cow. العجل. طيب عندك يا هارون.
ذاكر سورة التوبة كثيرا لكي تتقني حفظ لكي تتقنا لكي تتقنا حفظها.
But take your time. تتقن حفظها. Again, read that again.
ذاكر سورة التوبة كثيرا لكي تتقن حفظها.
Nah, hifwaha. Good. What does that mean?
Review Surah At-Tawbah a lot
Nah.
in order to master its memorization.
Right. To perfect it, to master something. Itqan means perfection. Itqan. Itqan is for atqana is the madi. Atqana has a alif on it, has a hamza. Atqana, yutqinu. Ana atqantu. Hal atqanta. Did you? It's not just a memory, anything. Tayyib, inshallah. Continue.
يا ولدي تناول
Tanawal.
يا ولدي تناول الدواء لكي
Stop there. Tanawal ad-dawa. Stop.
يا ولدي تناول الدواء لكي تبرأ من المريض.
من
المريض.
You don't want to tabra' min al-marid. Tabra' min al-marad.
من المرض.
Al-marid is a
Right.
sick person. Like tabra' min al-marid means to free yourself from the sick person. Like you want to get rid of, not the sick person, you want to get rid of the sickness. Okay, tabra' min al-marad.
لكي تبرأ من المرض.
Again.
لكي تبرأ من المرض.
تبرأ من المرض.
تبرأ من المرض.
Okay, from the beginning. يا ولدي.
تناول الدواء لكي تبرأ من المرض.
من المرض.
من المرض.
Like as a ma ra. Like don't get like
مرض.
tight. Like don't say marad like that quick. Marad. Don't say marad. I got that. Say marad. Maradi. Marada. Maradu. Al marad. Take your time. Don't say marad. Al marad. نعم. طيب يا غالب.
يا إخوة بكروا إلى المسجد لكي تصلوا في الصف الأول.
Again.
يا إخوة
Say يا إخوة.
يا إخوة بكروا إلى المسجد لكي تصلوا في الصف الأول.
في الصف الأول.
في الصف الأول.
That's good. What does that mean?
Oh brothers, go to the masjid early in order to pray in the first row.
Right. Go back to the beginning.
ارفع صوتك كي أسمعك.
That's good. What does that mean?
Raise your voice in order so I can hear you.
Right. How we doing online? We're going to a new lesson. We started this yesterday. We're going to review, and then we're going to go straight into our class. We're going to review, and we're going to go straight into our class. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. كي قال فصلا كي والفعل يؤول مصدرا مجرورا. Like this, like what does that mean? I mean, if you didn't study Arabic before and specifically like rules, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, what does that mean? It's not like Ahmed went to the store. You understand what I'm saying? Kay wal fi'l. And now we're in a new letter. Okay. Now hold on now. Let's look at this thing. On the previous lesson on 39, we had K, harf masdarin wa nasbin. And we looked at all these sentences now. Irfa sawta K asma'ak. We had all these sentences. Li K. If it doesn't have the lam there, it's understood that it's there. So if it's K, it's Li K. We finished studying K, taking a lesson in it. So now we're moving on. We're continuing with K. So now we just have to say K wal fi'l. K. And the verb that comes after it, you awwalu masdaran. It changes to a masdar. We know that before with what? With an masdariyah. Let's go back. Barakallahu fikum. This chapter before is called K, masdariyah wa nasbin. It's called masdar wa nasb. Masdar, what does that mean? It in the fi'l changes to the masdar. Nasban means the end of it is going to get a fatha or hadaf noon. Y'all are with me. Naam. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with me? These are lessons that we're hearing. We're saying here. We're not just speaking words and it just sound big. We know what masdar means. We know what nasbin means. An had something extra. An was masdar when nasbin was istiqbalin. It also changed the fi'l mudari from present tense to future tense. Okay, now K is not istiqbalin. K is masdariya wa nasbin. It changes the verb to the masdar and also it makes the verb mansuban. Now that we studied that, we're moving on to something else. What are we moving on to? Barakallahu fikum. It says that K wal fi'l yu'awwal masdaran majruran. Something extra here. That K and the fi'l, it changes. K wal fi'l, meaning this harf and the verb, it changes to a masdar like an, but is majruran. It's going to have a kasra. It's going to have a kasra. The verb, that masdar is going to have a kasra. Let's read. Ya muqbilan ala al-khayr. And that's you. You're the one advancing upon goodness. اعلم أن كي مصدرية ونصب مثل أن مصدرية ونصب. Understand that, Noor? You understand that, Noor? K مصدرية ونصب is like أن مصدرية ونصب. We took أن مصدرية ونصب, right, Ava? We previously studied أن مصدرية ونصب. Now it's telling us K مصدرية ونصب is like أن مصدرية ونصب. How we doing online? This is like that. Okay. حيث means where. And in what aspect is it similar? حيث أنها, meaning that K, that it. أنها means that it, meaning K. أنها والفعل بعدها, and the verb that comes after it, يؤول إلى مصدر. It changes to a masdar. And it's also nasbin. Ya Harun, we understand that. Both of them change it to a masdar. Both of them. K masdariya wa nasb, an masdariya wa nasb. How we doing online? Both of them are nasiba. Both of them make the fi'l mansuban, and both of them make it mansuban. It makes a fatha at the end of the verb. Or hadaf noon. It takes off the noon, and it also it changes to a masdar. Walakin mean however, lakin means in opposition to that has there's something else, there's something different about it. Lakin al masdar yakun majruran bil lam. The masdar is going to be majruran with the lam. What does that mean with the lam? The lam that is either mentioned li k, or the lam that's not mentioned when we say K, but is understood and is estimated, that is there, muqaddara. That lam and muqaddara. That's what's going to make the masdar have a kasra. The lam. The K is going to change it, but that lam is still going to be there, and it's really going to be there now. It's not going to be muqaddara. It's going to be there, and it's going to be half a jar, that which makes something majroor. Tell you, that's a lot of long speech. Let's just read and see if we understand. Experience is the best teacher, right? This section here, I should have named it what? I should have named it Iqra Wafham. And these numbers, I shouldn't have numbered 1 through 8. I should number 1, 2 sentences, and number 2, 2 sentences, and number 3, 2 sentences, and number 4, 2 sentences. It should only be 4 numbers here. And inshallah, we'll correct that. Okay? Let's read the first sentence. Y'all just listen. اشتغلت في الليل لكي أجمع المال للحج. اشتغلت في الليل لكي أجمع المال للحج. I worked at night to gather money for Hajj. Let's look at the next sentence. اشتغلت في الليل لجمع المال للحج. Look at what we have here. لكي أجمع, كي and أجمع turned جمع. نعم. The lamb that's on لكي attached itself to the masdar لجمعي. Now, well, at the top it was lamb ta'lil, but at the bottom now it's half jar. At the bottom is half jar. It enters on a noun. لجمع المال, and it gets a kasra, is majruran. لجمع المال, لجمع المال للحج. لجمع المال. اشتغلت في الليل لجمع المال للحج. How are we doing online? We have several examples of this, and we have even more after that. We're going to go through it. اشتغلت في الليل لكي أجمع. اشتغلت في الليل لجمعي. اشتغلت في الليل لكي أجمع المال لجمع المال. لأجمع المال لجمع المال. لجمع المال. For the purpose of gathering that money. And that lamb is going to make it have a kasra. How are we doing, Harun? Now let's go to the next one. جاء العمال من الورشة لكي يزوروني. What does that mean? جاء العمال من الورشة لكي يزوروني. Warsha is like a factory. Warsha is a workshop. What's that? جاء العمال. لا جاء. جاء is no I. جاء. So who's doing it? Look at that dhamma. Al-ummalu, they're the dhamma. They're the fa'il that's doing that fi'l. What does ummal mean? The workers came. Min al-warsha. The workers came from the factory. Likay yazuruni. What does that mean? Zara yazur. To visit me. Right, to visit me. Why is it plural? Because ummal is plural. Amil is one. Ummal is plural. Ja'a al-ummalu. The workers came. Min al-warsha. From the warsha. From the factory. Likay yazuruni. It's really yazurunani. But likay makes it mansuban. But that first noon is dropped. How are we doing online? How are we doing online? Everything is clear. Okay, we're going to switch this to the Muslim. جاء العمال من الورشة لزيارتي. لزيارتي. لزيارة, to visit me. They both mean to visit me. ليزوروني لزيارتي. But now what's different from this? This one has a lamb on it, and that lamb is going to stay there. لكي يزوروني لزيارتي. How are we doing, ya Mu'adh? How are we doing, ya Noor? You understand? It means the same thing. Zara, yazuru, the master is ziyara. And when it says yazuruni, to visit me, then we have to say ziyarati, for my visit, for visiting me. How are we doing online? Okay, let's look at the next one. Look at the next one. لا تنسوا أنكم جئتم إلى هذا المركز لكي تدرسوا اللغة العربية. What does that mean? لا تنسوا. What does that mean? لا تنسوا. Don't forget. أنكم جئتم. أنكم جئتم. That you all came. Past tense. لا تنسوا أنكم جئتم إلى هذا المركز. And you came to this center لكي تدرسوا اللغة العربية. What does that mean? Right, to study the Arabic language. Don't forget you came here to study. Don't forget that you all came and it has like emphasis on you all. It's not jittum. It's not la tansaw annakum. Na annakum jittum. La tansaw annakum jittum. Like emphasis on you all came here to study al-lugha al-arabiyyah. Don't forget you came to this center to study Arabic. So now how are we going to change that? لا تنسوا أنكم جئتم إلى هذا المركز لدراسة اللغة العربية. The K, it changes تدرسوا to dirasa. But the lamb is still going to remain there. The lamb is still going to remain there. لدراسة اللغة for studying. What is that lamb? It's lamb ta'lil. The unmustariya doesn't have that ta'lil. So when it was unmustariya, what did we say? Ya Mu'az, Ya Nur. We said, Ahmed yuhibbu an yaqra. Ahmed yuhibbu qira'a. It's no ta'lil. There's no ta'lil. There's no explaining why he does it. Ahmed yuhibbu an yaqra. He likes to read. Yuhibbu al-qira'a. It doesn't need any land. Now, when we're dealing with these verbs, Ahmed yuridu an yusafir li yata'allam, li yafham, li yas'al, li yajma'. It's explaining why. It's something added now. It's explaining why. So when we change it, listen to this. When we change it to the masjid, we still need the ta'lil. We still need something to explain why. We still need that lamb. Yeah, Harun, you understand that? We still need it because now we're in the area of ta'lil. We're explaining why. When it was just un-mastariya, doesn't explain why. Ahmed yuhibbu an yahfaz Quran. Ahmed yuhibbu hifz al-Quran. But when you say, huwa jalasa fil masjid li yahfaz Quran, he sat in the masjid li yahfaz Quran. You're explaining why. So when you change the masdar, when you change the K and the fi'l to the masdar, you still need ta'lil. You still need something to convey why he's doing it. فَجَلَسَ فِي الْمَسْجِدِ لِحِفْظِ الْقُرْآنِ. Li, for the purpose of memorizing Quran. Do we understand that online? This is why these muscles have to have that lam. It's likay. The lam is ta'lil. You have lam ta'lil on the fi'l. You have a half a jar on what? On the masdar. That explains why. Now everything's understood. Let's move on. Okay, this sentence is a little bigger. You all pay attention. Inna Allah amarana an natruka jami' al-ma'asi likay naslama min darariha. Okay, this is for the brothers and sisters online. Inna Allah amarana an natruka jami' al-ma'asi. An natruk. Amarana an natruk jami' al-ma'asi likay naslama min darariha. إن الله أمرنا أن نترك جميع المعاصي لكي نسلم من ضررها. Brothers and sisters online, I got any answers for that one? What does this mean? Inna Allah amrana natruk, right? Part of the sentence. Allah ordered us to leave all sins, right? Inna Allah an natruka, where they command us to leave sins. Natruk jami' al-ma'asi likay naslam. What does that mean here, brothers? Likay naslam. Oh. In order to be safe from the harm. Very good, very good. In order to be safe from its harm, right? To be safe. Salima means to be safe. Now, be safe. Salima. Very good. Allah commanded us to leave all sins so we can be safe from its harm. Very good. Naslam. The Prophet ﷺ used to say, Aslim Taslam. What does that mean? Aslim Taslam. You accept Islam, you'll be safe. Aslim Taslam. Salima is the Maldi. Na'am. Darar is harm. Darariha, what does the ha go back to? Why isn't that dararahu? Well, why is that min dararihi? It's min darariha. Why is it darariha? Doesn't make sense. It's plural. That's why we have to understand every nook and cranny. We have to say, nope, that's correct. Nope, that's incorrect. Nope, that's right. Okay, let's go back to the sentence again. Same sentence. Inna Allah amrana an natruka. An, that's half nasbin wa mastariyah. It makes that verb what? Mansuba. Natruka. Inna Allah amrana an natruka. Jami' al-ma'asi, to leave off all sins. Likay, this is also nasbin wa mastariyah. Also nasbin wa mastariyah. Likay naslama, so that we would be safe. Min darariha. Now let's look at the next sentence. Inna Allah amrana bi tarki jami' al-ma'asi. But this word amara, it has a ba, like we say in the Quran, amara bil ma'ruf. Wa amaru bil ma'ruf. Amra has a hafjar ba with it. Inna Allah amrana bi tarki jami' al-ma'asi. Tarki is the masdar. Tark is the masdar. Inna Allah amrana bi tarki jami' al-ma'asi lis-salama, for the purpose of being safe. Lis-salamati min maradiha, for that purpose. Lis-salamati min maradiha, for that purpose. You want us Muslim? Understand? All of everything's clear. Brothers and sisters online, how we doing?
I have a question.
Nah.
What did you say about Amarna?
Amra, it needs a hafjar ba. You can't say Inna Allah amrana tark ma'asi. Be tark al-ma'asi.
Same thing? No. Nothing to do with
Muqaddara.
Muqaddara.
No. No. And ba acts the same. No. This is something, barakallahu fik. We don't want to get mixed up. We don't want to get mixed up with how do you make something muta'addi. So you can make it on af'ala or fa'ala or with the ba. Remember that, yeah, Noor? You can use the ba to make something muta'addi. We're not, there's no relationship between an and ba. There's no relationship between an and ba. It's just that word amara. Some verbs, like, did you say ana dhahabtu al bayt or dhahabtu ila al bayt? Some words need a hafjar. That's just the way it is. Some words need a hafjar. Naam. Some words don't. So amara, naam, it needs a hafjar. Amartuhu bis salah. I commanded him to pray. Naam. You can't say amartuhu as salah. I commanded him the salah. I commanded him with salah. So some words need hafjar, some don't. So this is why it says Inna Allah amrana an natruk. It doesn't need it there. But when you use the masdar, Inna Allah amrana bi tarkil ma'asi. Okay. Well, we finished that section. But now look at this homework that we have here. We're going to start this. Okay. We're going to start this. La ilaha illallah. Afwan, I got distracted by something. Tayyib, we're on page 41. We're on page 41. We have a little bit left. I know it's fasting. I'm just going to explain this, and I'm going to do the homework for you all. I'm going to do the homework, and you're going to come back and read both sentences. Right? You ever know a teacher does the homework for the students? Don't tell the principal. That's the only thing. Tayyib. Muslims look shocked, like, why are you going to do the homework for us? Because I want everything to be smoothed out for you. I just want you to understand and get it in, because it has a lot to sink in. Okay, look what these instructions say. It says, اكتب الجمل الآتية بالمصدر المجرور باللام. Write the following sentence with the master that is majoring with because of the lam. Meaning now it's written in the verb. Now here, sentences with the verb, you have to switch it to a master and keep the lam there. Let's look at these examples. Let's look at these examples. ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا. I'm going to try to repeat after me. ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا.
ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا
لكي أحضر الدرس
لكي أحضر الدرس
من بدايته.
من بدايته.
What does that mean? Who's going to answer that?
In order to attend the dars from the beginning.
Very good. Very good. I went to the masjid early to attend the class from the beginning. سننتهي الآن 5 دقائق وخلصنا. هو يريد 5 دقائق. نعم. ليش ما ننبهني؟ عادي ما في شيء. حتى لو 5 دقائق we'll be finished.
At the end of that, is it the beginning of it, or is it the beginning?
Then of it. Then of it. We're going to do these 2 sentences because they need to check the sound system. ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا لكي أحضر الدرس. We're going to change that to what? ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا لحضور الدرس. Now, at first is الدرس. It's going to be مضاف إليه. لحضور الدرس. And we know this. We took these words before. Now, ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا لحضور الدرس من بدايته. You understand that? It means the same thing. To attend the class. Leave. To attend the class from the beginning. When it says ذهبت, I went, the rest is going to be I. Let's look at this. It says ذهبت. What does ذهبت mean? It means I went. But when you say لكي أحضر, what's that hamza for? أحضر, that means I attended. But now, when you switch it to the masdar, we know who we're talking about. We're talking about me. So you don't have to worry about the pronoun there. نعم. ذهبت إلى المسجد مبكرا لحضور الدرس. نور. لحضور الدرس. But you need the lam. Let's look at the next one. نعم.
The scene at the end of the verse, did that turn to a kesra as well?
Yeah, that's going to get changed. That's going to change to a kasra.
Because that's what was being affected.
But the lam is changing. No, that's because it's mudaf ilayh. Lihuduri, that's where the kasra is on that. Lihuduri. Okay. Atat ruqayyatu, y'all just listen because the time is short. Atat ruqayyatu bi kitabiha. Ruqayya came with her book. Atabi. Atat bi. Ruqayya came with her book. لكي تقرأه على الحافلة, in order to read it on the bus. How are we going to change this? أتت رقية بكتابها لقراءته. Very good. لقراءته على الحافلة. لقراءته على الحافلة. The lam is still there and it's going to make it majroor. We have the masdar, we have the lam, and it's going to be majroor. لقراءته على الحافلة. We're going to stop here. I'm going to do this homework for you all tonight. I'm going to send it out on the email, on the PowerPoint, your review, and you'll be able to read these sentences tomorrow. The sentences at the beginning of the class that we did, we're going to read that first because that's the same lesson. But now you're just doing it on your own. It's the same lesson. So we're going to read the sentences from page 40, and we're going to work all the way down to the sentences on page 41. So you have to review all these sentences. You're going to read both from the book. There's no test. Right from the book. So I'm going to download the PowerPoint and we're going to move on. Any questions? Everything understood? Well, this is online. Everything's understood. If that's the case, yeah. Barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. العفو يا عمنا اعطيني اوامر على طول افعل هكذا ما تحتاج كلمه افعل هكذا ولا لا لا هذا واجب سهل جزاك الله خير.
You know, like on the last PowerPoint, you put no voice. You just I was about to say.
I mean, that was a simple sentences, but this one I'm gonna put a voice. Those were simple because it was a question and answer. But this one is a must. I think you know. You're all right. You're right. How we doing? It's going deep. Whale is diving down. Ain't no wipe on, wipe off head. This will save your life. We drowning. What do you say, Noon?
No, I said the lesson understood is knowing them the muslims. Knowing the muslims.
Knowing the muslims. So it's going to expand your mind. Yeah. So that's why I want to do the homework. I don't want you figuring out the muster. I just want you to read and understand. I just want you to read and understand. Let me stop this recording.